Okay, everybody, welcome back to Free America. I'll try to stabilize this camera. Check this out. What you have here are two Camillus factory chromed jet pilot survival knives. Now, these knives are identical to the jet pilot survival knives with the 5-inch blades, except that their pommel, guard, and blade are all chromed at the factory. Now, you'll see these are the sheaths that come with these two knives. You'll notice that they do not have the steel plate, the metal backing, right? That is because these knives were not sold to the military. These knives were sold to the U.S. Sportsman's market as the Model 1010. So let me show you this original flyer. This was sent to retailers, right? Camillus Model 1010 for hikers, campers, outdoorsmen, fishermen, woodsmen. Saw edge, and it says so you can saw through small limbs. I don't know if you've ever tried to saw through small limbs with one of these, but it doesn't work great. The hammer butt, octagon shaped, is effective hammer when used with a sheath. In other words, don't stab yourself in the face while using it as a hammer. Hardened steel guard has special holes to lace the number 1010 to a stick for use as a spear. Spewing magic helmet. Spewing magic helmet. Balanced weight makes this an effective survival must. Okay. So the hardened steel core plus special grinding means that the critical point is the strongest ever built into a knife. So strong that 1/2 inch can be placed into a vise and a 185-pound man can sit on the handle without breaking the tip. Shown actual size. Here it says quite clearly that these are 1095 carbon cutlery steel edges, and this is from the Camillus Cutlery Company. So this is a pretty cool flyer. It says it's life size, showing actual size, which it is. So you don't see these very often. I've only ever seen one photograph of a U.S. Air Force pilot with a chromed knife. Now, did they give chromed knives to the Air Force or, to the Navy for testing? If they did, I don't know anything about that. I do know that these were sold to the civilian market. Now, what's interesting is the markings on these. So this one is clearly marked Camillus, New York, on the ricasso, which means this is a pre-1967 blade, right? Because in 1967 they went to stamping them on the pommel. So you can see this one is in really good shape. It has not been sharpened. It has a factory edge. It's respectably sharp. I wouldn't do a lot of cutting with it, frankly. But so you can see these are apparently welded, peened, welded, and then chromed. Okay. Really pretty little knife. And this is the sheath that it came with. So this is very typical of the style of sheaths, right? One of the little eyelets, tie-down eyelets, is missing. It does have the original stone, which I think is pretty cool. Got some green verdigris nasty crap on it, which I will clean off. But interesting knife. So this one is a slightly later. I don't know if it was made later than this one. I should say I don't know if it was chromed later than this one. But you can see it does have sharpening marks on both sides, and it is marked on the pommel. So there we go. Camillus, New York, 10/1969. So this is a post-67 knife, and there's another variation. All right, so this knife never had the tie downs, or this sheath never had the tie downs. Okay, it does have the stone. And the interesting thing about these two sheaths is this one snaps this way and this one snaps this way. I think that's funny. I don't think it matters one bit, frankly. But this does demonstrate that these are civilian sheaths. These were not military sheaths. These were sold for hikers, campers, outdoorsmen, fishermen, woodsmen, etc., right? So really cool knives. There's one more version of this knife, and it has the last style of Camillus marking that they used from 92 forward until they closed. I will find a photograph of that marking and put it in right here. Or until I get one of those, I'll have to satisfy myself with just these two variants. But I wanted to share them with you because you don't see them very often, and when you do see them, sometimes they're beat to hell. Oftentimes they come with some outlandish, commando story, which has nothing to do with reality, because these are frankly not military knives, although they are identical to the knives issued to the U.S. military, except for the chrome and the sheaths. So, nice short one. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate my supporters. I appreciate my subscribers. If you like this video, if this was entertaining, if this was fun, informational, give me a thumbs up. If you think I suck, give me a thumbs down. But if you give me a thumbs down, please, by all means, send it to somebody you hate so they can maybe give me a thumbs up. These knives, I have quite a few of these, obviously. And I'll probably do 1 or 2 more videos of variants on these knives. In the meantime, God bless America. Thanks for joining me.